Okay, welcome back. So far we've realized that there's a problem. We've identified which one of the staff members it is, and we've got our evidence. Now it's time for the confrontation. For many people, this is an uncomfortable part of being an owner or an operator. It can be difficult not to take the theft personally and let emotions rule the day. Therefore, rule number 1 here is to divorce yourself from the emotional nature of the event as much as possible. Before we confront a staff member, have a plan in place for different conditions. Have you given adequate thought to the what-ifs of the situation? What if the bartender has an excuse or reason for the discrepancy? Spend a few minutes thinking of how they'll respond and be prepared for this. If there's a legitimate reason, are you prepared for how to respond? Have you considered different levels of punishment? For instance, if the problem is incorrectly ringing something in, what if the bartender responds, "That was the way he was trained to do it"? Have a plan in place and stick to it. You'll want to call a meeting with the bartender as quickly as possible. Be sure to have as much proof as you can to share with that person. If you have copies or printouts of their transactions, you can point directly to a moment in time where they failed to follow proper procedure. Whether it's theft or simple mistakes that they're making, this shows that you are making a pragmatic decision and giving them a chance to explain what they've done. If you've got video evidence, provide that as well. Using this paper and video trail shows the employee that you are not singling them out, that you're not out to get them, and it often helps to diffuse a situation that is emotional for all the people involved. The primary emotions you're going to be dealing with are anger and shame, so try to keep any accusations factual in nature. In addition, it's usually a good idea to have a third person in the meeting, usually a manager, never a coworker. And then finally, after the meeting, put your paper trail in the employee's folder along with any notes you may have taken during the meeting. Should the employee attempt to file for unemployment, you've documented evidence of a justified termination. So here's a question I get all the time. What if the employee is a Rockstar employee? My answer to that is it just doesn't matter. If they stole from you one time, they probably did it 100 times. Eventually, he or she will talk about why they were asked to come in for the meeting. If you fail to discipline them, you're sending a message loud and clear to the rest of the staff that it's okay to steal or to do what they were doing. By treating our employees with respect and divorcing the emotions from the situation, you are much more likely, over time, to build a solid reputation as a good and fair place to work. You may not believe it, but this helps attract and retain the best employees over time. That's going to do it for this quick video series. Thanks for joining us. As always, this is Jason Thompson saying, here's to your success.